The nudge projection in HawkEye can be activated by clicking this button here. It'll bring up your nudge projection control panel as well as the sensor to bit projection, both of which can be activated at the same time. To turn on an actual projection, you would check this box here. For the bit projection, you have a length, a current build rate, and a tool face. If dogleg severity and tool face are left at 0, then the sensor to bit projection will be straight. As for the nudge projection, when we turn that on, we immediately get a rendering of where that projection goes. There are 3 solve modes in the nudge projection. You select the solve mode by clicking on one of these radio buttons and changing the highlighted fields below. Notice that only 3 of the 6 parameters below can be controlled at any given time. The very bottom 2 fields are your local north, south, east, west offsets telling you where the projection ends. This projection behaves just like the Ouija projection in the old Windsurf and will only go wherever you tell it to go. Thus, it is a very good projection for short distances. If you activate the nudge projection, you will get an infinite number of nudge projections to work with. Each row here represents an individual nudge projection. When I turn on the nudge projection, we can see that the nudge is broken into different segments, and each segment has a different color. Each of these colors cannot be controlled. They are in turn green, red, and blue, infinitely. If I wanted to delete a nudge in my multi-nudge projection, I would select it on the left here and then hit the delete key. To add a nudge projection, I would click the add button and it would add one down here. On the far left column is where I would select the solve mode. Notice that there are 4 solve modes listed. However, the bottom 2 are straight line projection modes. Delta measured depth and hold to the desired measured depth. The first 2 here are the more dynamic modes for solving. When a solve mode is selected, the fields in white are editable, whereas the fields that have a colored background are calculated for me. So notice that with the different solve modes, I have different fields that are available for editing.